So if you go back to your update restaurant.html template, before where we had doc equals this, change it to doc equals document. And now if we go into the HTML of our main app, here I'm pulling in the update restaurant template and I'm setting the document parameter equal to single. So what does that exactly mean? Well, the document parameter right here is the document that we want to update, right? So we're basically saying which restaurant do we want to update? And in this case, I have a helper called single, which returns the first restaurant from the collection. So what I'm basically doing is I'm just passing restaurants.find1 into the update document template. And here, if you go to our code, you can now see it automatically pulls in the stuff that was already existed on that document. So the name of this restaurant was called My Eats before. But let's try updating it. We'll change it to Chipotle. And now if we click submit, it should just save from there. And if we go ahead and query all of our restaurants again down in the console, say restaurants.find.fetch, we should see that object has now had its name changed to Chipotle. So one more time, whenever you use the update template, you need to be able to say which document it is that you want to update. So in order to do that, here we're just saying document equals single, and single is a helper that's returning the very first document in restaurants, right? So we could have called single something else. Maybe we should. Maybe we should say like, maybe we should call it first restaurant. So over here, we just have to say first restaurant to keep our code working. And so we are passing the result of first restaurant into the document here. So now why are we doing things this way? Well, we're doing things this way because one, it's much easier for us to visualize what each restaurant document looks like when we have this schema. The second reason we're doing it like this is because it's also much easier for us to add rules on what's allowed to go into the restaurant documents. And then finally, we're trying to build an insert restaurant and update restaurant template so that anywhere in our app where we want to say, hey, here I want them to be able to insert a new restaurant document, or here I want to update an existing restaurant document. All we have to do is go to that page and then just yield in the update template or the insert template, and it's just going to work for us. So eventually, where this is all going is we will separate our app into multiple pages, and we will put these different templates for our collections on those pages, depending upon the individual structure of your app. But before we can get there, we need to define our schemas so that we know what our data looks like, and we need to build views out for the different 5 actions that we can do on a collection. So that's where we're going. Definitely see if you can get your update template functioning, and you can correctly pass a document to it to change it.